but I can't see Catherine. Oh, no, I wasn't going to be able to see you anyway. Oh, cool. Okay, and so if you do the... Where's chat? Oh, yeah, support. Oh, did you just press that?
Yeah, I did, but that's not really with... That's more with like Vimeo.
Okay.
Chat, here we go.
No, I think that's what Catherine's just...
Yeah, I'm on chat.
Okay, so have you messaged me? Yeah. I can't see it, no. Join the conversation. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Hang on a minute. Yes, I can see it now. Right, okay, so comment on. Where's the comment? Yeah, I can see myself.
No, it just says no description provided. It's just description. Yeah, there's a chat. There's a chat on the laptop that I can see, but not on the
screen. Yeah, not on the phone.
And I can't see any chat that anyone else has sent. Unless, shall we send in a message and see if it comes up?
Yeah, send a message.
Or shall I not? Shall I send in a message?
Yeah, send a message and just see if that...
Yeah, try that.
I wonder if oh, hang on. Okay, I'm only getting the. I'm wondering if it's just the delay.
Or maybe maybe you need to be logged in. You shouldn't have to be logged in on the Vimeo app. Did it open up a web? When you click that link, did it open a web?
Yeah, it did open up a.
Right, let me just let me do one thing. I'm going to try. Just one second. I'm just getting the link sorted for these guys. If they haven't got it yet. Doesn't matter if we've got loads of time. So somehow we need to get you to be able to see comments. I'll just email you that link. See if you could open it up in a separate page as well. Because you could open it on a computer and you might not see what I
It has opened up in my Yeah, where's that? That's opened up in the internet, isn't it? So it's opened up a separate window. But unless the only other thing be maybe, I'm not going to be able to do that.
Or, Val, you could just say, I tell you what, you say.
I'm just thinking if they could just press maybe the thumbs up, but then.
Hang on, let me just get them the link and then we'll test it this end. One sec. So our link doesn't seem to be working. Right, it's definitely there on my page.
Well, there's a Q&A section.
Oh, what about the Q&A? Yeah. Start Q&A. Oh, here. Hang on, let's.
No questions. Yeah, but it's only they have to ask a question and then you.
Okay, so put a question in then. Go to the Q&A bit on the left-hand side where it says the chat.
The chat bit. So.
Maybe, yeah, not the chat. Go down. It says polls and then it says Q&A. Maybe try in there.
Where's that? I can't see that.
You don't have that.
It's on a laptop.
I might do. Let's just have a look.
So where it says destinations, chat, polls.
Oh yeah, so that.
And then it says Q&A.
I'm with you. Hang on.
I wonder if that would, if you posted a question on that.
But I think that might be because you're logged in as Nimble Art. I think if I.
That's for outside.
I kind of need to see what they can see. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Right. I tell you what. Leave everything with where it is.
Yeah.
And what we can do. You can also WhatsApp me, or you can be asking a question and I can WhatsApp to confirm that everyone's ready. You see what I mean? If I'm just outside the room. But I'm just going to check they can definitely see the link. 1 sec. Right. Right, 1 second. Basic, come on. Update. Sorry, Val.
That's all right. The only other thing, I suppose, is to give them 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. You're all on there now, so you're ready. So if you're just there, they'll just slowly. I can confirm to you when they're all in.
Yeah. Okay.
But let me just work out why this is not working. Right, let me just. Definitely updating again. So back record. Okay. It should be where it says it's 10 a.m. Yeah, so it's definitely there on Monday. It doesn't matter. We've got a whole hour, so it's fine. So we'll chill. But table. Oh, here we go. Let me go. Oh, you won't. I don't think it'll be to do with the iPad though. I think it's. Oh well. Oh, but oh yeah, that's true. Hang on. That is true. Yeah, but can't we just check it on our phone? Because it should be everywhere. Yeah, it should be. But I'll just check on my phone. But then it's. And then I'll write that. For some reason, there's 2 minutes. I'm really weird this site. Right, let me just try again. When I go on it here, so let's go. My page, definitely. It's just so annoying. Like, it's something to do with this page updating.
Is it just so? But you have the Q&A bit, don't you?
So we've got everything. So all I'm trying to do now, is just get the actual link to the.
Oh, I see. Yeah, to the others. Yeah.
Onto their page. So like I put it on the page at the back end. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
they just when they're refreshing, they're not seeing it. So that's the first hurdle, and then we can work out how to do the next bit. Come on. Yeah, it just looks like this has got a lag on it. Because at the top there's some weird green. I go on it. Wait, that's there. That should be there. Not down over the back. Okay, it should be faster, right? That's definitely there for me. Yeah. In the back bit. Publish. It's showing you that it's there. Showing it's there, but it's also showing when I go on the website, it's going to green. That's there. That's not there either. Something's gone jumped up there for some reason. So it's like it's not. Let's do it to 5. Come on. Great. So that should. So it might be a million. Right, that's almost there. Okay, so I'm going to take you with me on the phone.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to see if they can comment. That's the idea. and they
Oh,
can't do the chat thing. So what
yeah.
if you keep your phone if you say something to them like when you're all ready,
Okay, just like an okay, or
Trello, can't we? We can say when you're ready, you're going to message on Trello to say. So you can say to each leader, right? When you've done that bit, put a message on Trello, on the message board to say Puffin's ready, Meerkat's ready, and then we'll see that message, and then I'll just WhatsApp you to say they're all ready. That'll work, won't it?
yeah. So what do you mean? Like for do you mean like to go from the start?
So what I'll do is I'll let you know when to start when they're all ready.
Yeah.
And then I'll say to them now, whenever you ask them a question, you can't hear them. So to answer anything you're asking, like are you ready or that sort of thing, they're going to put a message on Trello. Then I'll just WhatsApp you to say, right, all groups have done the stirring or whatever. See what I mean?
So stirring down. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So it's just making sure they've all got their cups at the same time. They've all got the glue in, and then they've got the each ingredient in.
So you talk as if you're talking to them,
Yeah.
and you can say to the leaders, right, just message Catherine. If you can even say that out loud. Just say that. Pop a message to Catherine on Trello when you've done that, and then they'll do that, and I'll just WhatsApp you to say like, Puffins are ready, everyone's ready for the next bit. That would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Or they could just put 1, 2, 3. Like each class can be 1, 2, and 3 already. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, perfect. And I'll do great. And then so each time they do that, I'll WhatsApp you. Right, I'll go off the phone. I'll tell them that, and then I'll WhatsApp you when they're ready for you to start.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Amazing.
So on Trello.
So you don't worry about Trello. You don't worry about you. Just
WhatsApp.
keep your WhatsApp next to you. I'll do all the Trello stuff, and then I'll just say to you when we're ready.
Yeah. Okay. Brilliant.
Amazing. All right.
All right. See you soon.
Bye, Val.
Hello, Nimbolinos. Today we're going to do some cooking. We're going to make some slime today. My name is Val and I have been chosen to be the cook today for the ball. And I'm going to need your help, okay? So we are going to make lots of boogie woogie dip because I've heard it's a favorite of Icelander. So let's get our hair out of our way, roll up those sleeves, and we're going to need some little pots. So we're going to need some cups. I hope you've all got a cup. You let me know when you've got your cup ready. And while you're getting your cups ready, I'm going to show you what I've already prepared for the ball. So over here I've got some eyeball stew preparing. Oop, some of them are looking at you. We've got that on the go. It's just simmering there. And over here we have a look at this. Oh, it's still wriggling. It's not quite warm enough yet. But it's, oh, lovely, delicious. It's snake and earwax. Have you ever had that? Have you ever tried that? It's delicious. Okay, and what else do we have for the ball? I hope you're feeling really hungry. Don't eat too much though, okay? You might end up with a tummy ache tomorrow. Woo! We've got some wriggly centipedes. They're very delicious as well, although they do tickle a little bit as they go down. And one of my favourites, sometimes we throw in at the ball, is a silly sausage. Have you got a silly sausage? They're delicious too. Okay, so have you all got your tub? Any little tub? And we also need a little stick. A tub and a stick. We're going to do lots of stirring today. While you're waiting for your tub and your stick, maybe you could get those muscles working, because we're going to need lots and lots of stirring today. And if your right hand gets tired, you can always try with your left hand. So we best try practicing our stirring, okay? So everybody's got you've all got it. I think that's right. So we're going to now add a very special ingredient. This ingredient. Sometimes I put it into the glue pot. But really, it's not really glue. It's actually snail trail. So this one I've prepared for you earlier, okay? So we're going to put a little bit of snail trail. You know that nice little trail when you look on the ground after a snail has been there, or a slug? I've saved up loads of it. Have a look at that. Can you see? Oh, it's all gooey. Well, I've saved some and I've put it into a pot there. I called it glue, but it's not really glue. It's snail trail. Okay, so once you get that, you can put your stick in and start to stir. Get those muscles going, remember? Yeah, get those muscles. Woo, we're going to need those. And when everybody's got their glue in, send me a message to say, done. Everyone's got their glue, their snail trail in. And if you've got it, just have a little look at, ooh, it's quite gooey. But don't forget, you must leave it on the table, okay? I know that I am picking it up. That's just to show you, to get a bit closer. But really, you need to keep it on the table and hold it at the bottom like this so that you can stir it nice and strong. Okay, keep it there. Then I've got an extra special ingredient and I'm going to tell it to you while I'm waiting for you all to have your snail trail put in. This is what we call boogies. Do you know what boogies are? Do you have any? They're usually up your nose. Okay, but this is my bat boogie, so it's a very special ingredient. He's been there sneezing for me all morning. He's been sneezing into the pot. Look how much he's done for me. Ooh. Okay, but we only need a tiny, tiny little amount for our boogie woogie dip. Okay, because that's what this is, a boogie woogie dip. Okay, we're going to need a tiny, tiny little bit. And when you're ready, you're just going to get a little tiny little dip. Did you see that? That was so quick because it's such a little amount. It's only really about 1 or 2 drops of boogie. Thank you, my little bat. I'm going to meet you later. I need his wee as well because later we're going to use his wee. Don't tell anyone. It's only a tiny little amount as well. It's only a very tiny amount. So when you have your glue and your boogie, have a look. Remember to keep it on the table, but give it a little stir. And have a look in there. You can make lots of patterns with it. So don't stir it up too quickly at first. Just watch the lovely patterns it makes while you're waiting. Have a look. Ooh. Just do this bit really slowly. Just fold this bit in. And see what patterns you can make. It's kind of very marbled. You can make some lovely swirls. I wonder if you could write the first letter of your name in there. Mine is V. V for Val. Val, the chef. So have a look. And then watch your snail trail turn green. Just like the colour of Boogie Woogies. Very nice. Very nice green colour. Is yours going green? Have we all done that? Yes, done? Lovely. So the next ingredient I've got for you today. Oh, I worked all night for you. Crushing bones. Look at that. I crushed loads of bones, loads of skeleton bones into a powder. Do you see that? Oh, this is a very important ingredient. And again, we only need a tiny little amount. Tiny little amount. So have a look at this. Do you see my cup? Especially leaders, do you see my cup? I've only got a little bit there. So we really, for this size cup, I only need about a half a teaspoon of crushed bones. Oh, wow. Pour that in. And then when you've got that in, give it a stir. Crushed bones. Ooh, lovely. Give it a stir, everybody. Again, keep it on the table and stir it very slowly. Ooh, keep going. Around and around. Ooh, and you'll start to notice. Ooh, it starts to get a little bit fluffy. A little bit fluffy. Lovely. It's starting to grow. Ooh, starting to rise. Ooh. A bit like bread. So keep going. Have you ever crushed bones before? They take ages. Oh, my muscles. Oh, they were so sore today. Just keep going around and around. Round and around. And if you go clockwise, that's the way the clock goes, then try the other way. Go anti-clockwise, back around the other way. Have we all done that? Yep. Everybody's done that? Okay, now, there is a magic ingredient now, okay? This one is the bat sweet. Okay, so keep stirring that till it's lovely and fluffy. Make sure there's no lumps, because nobody likes a lumpy boogie woogie. Right, okay, this one. It's the bat wee. Thank you, Bat. She was up all night going to the toilet for me, just so that I would have this for you today. So again, we just need a little squirt. And once you squirt, stir as fast as you can. But keep the cup on the table. Let me show you. Whoop. Oh, we didn't want that bit in there. Ooh, didn't want that bit. Stir it around. Around and around. Keep going, because it's going to get thicker, and it's going to get thicker, and you've got to keep it in the pot. Don't take it out, and hold your pot steady. Hold it steady, because we're going to keep going around. Stirring, stirring. Keep going. Keep going. Ooh, keep going. And if that arm's tired, woo, try the other arm. And try going the other way. Because we're going to keep going until it nearly jumps out of the pot. It's got to jump out of the pot at you. So you've got to keep it in the pot until it jumps out. And I'll show you what I mean. Ooh, keep going. Maybe, ooh, give it a little stretch. Oh. Are you stirring? Is it still a bit gooey? Oh, it's not quite a nice consistency. Have a look. But it's got to jump out of the pot at you. It's all got to come away from the sides. Can you see that in there? Can you see that? It's still on the sides. That's not ready yet. Okay, so you still got to keep it in the pot. It's not ready. Okay, looking good. Let's see, what else could we add in there? Maybe we could add a little bit more of, give it a smell. Maybe a little bit more of the bones. A little bit more, maybe. If it's not jumping out just yet, maybe try a little bit of bones. Okay, keep going. And maybe try another little bit of squirt. Because it has to jump out of the pot at you. And it gets very sticky, can you see? Whoa. But just in case it doesn't jump out of the pot, just keep putting in a little bit more. Can you see? Mine's still not quite ready, although it's getting really good. It's getting good, and it is almost there. Whoa, because at the end it gets very, very hard to stir. This is the bit where you need your muscles, okay? Mine's almost ready. Whoa. How are you doing? Is yours coming away from the pot yet? Yeah? Okay, when it's nearly coming away from the pot, do you see that? It's really sticky. Okay, this is what you need to do now. You need to make sure your sleeves are rolled right up. because we're going to go in. We're going to go in. This is the messy bit. We need to take our stick out. So get your goo off your stick. And now we need to get our goo. Oh, look at that. That is gooey, gooey, gooey. Give it a good squirt. Stretch. Lots of air in there. Lots of air. Let's get that all out of there. Ugh. That is goo and slime, and our boogie woogie dip sometimes just needs a good mess. Right, it's all over your hands, but you're just going to rub them. Rub them. Ugh. Ugh. Keep going. I know that some of you will get it like this, and some of you it will just be brilliant and jump straight out of the pot at the same time, but you need to just keep going. It just means you haven't stirred it enough. Okay, so keep going, and then you can get it off your fingers. Oh, it tries to eat you. It's very sticky. And then eventually, look at that. It will all start coming away, and you can clean everything up. This is like the goo monster, isn't it? Okay, I'll tell you something that we're going to do. I know that you're having great fun with this at the moment. I know that it is all over your hands, but you are getting it nice and stretched out. Give it a good stretch, stretch. That gets the air in. And then when it starts to get really tacky, just pick everything up with it. And then you can go round and pick up any bits that you've spilt on your table with your gooey bits. Just pick it all up. How are we doing? Are we doing that? So now you've got your slime. Lovely. Here is slime. Ugh. Now, when you've got this bit done, you can put it back into your pot and pick up all the bits inside your tub, because you have that all done. And I'm going to go into my pot. We all done? Have we all got our sticky bits in there? Pull the rest out of your cup. Ugh. Ugh, because it's all waiting to come out. Lovely. Oh, that is just divine. So we can sit and play with this, because we need to sit and stir it for ages, okay? And then an extra special tasty treat. The very last thing we can add. Well, we'll just get that off our hands now. Tap it, tap it, tap it with your fingers. Roll it, roll it. Roll it and tap it, and then put it back into your cup for later. You can play in there later. Ugh. Ugh. What a job getting that off. Oh, look at that. It doesn't want to come off. Get back in. Okay. The next thing that I want you to add to your delicious snottamole, once you've got it all in the pot. Look at this ingredient. I think you guys might have beautiful coloured ones, but this is my frog. He was very constipated last night. You can add some lovely beads in there, just to top it off, and give that, get it back out. add some lovely goo, some lovely poo-poo to your goo. Lovely. So have fun, enjoy playing with your boogie woogie slime. And don't forget, if you get it stuck somewhere, what you need to do, only play with it on hard surfaces, so like your table, not on your clothes, but it does wash off. Okay, because it's really just meant for your pot. But when you have it out, keep it on your table, and then you can just pick any bits up. Okay? All right, so the last thing we're going to need, once you've got all your bits back into your pot, you've got all your slime back in there, get it back in your pot. Yeah, put that to one side. We're going to make, you can rub it off your fingers, just rub. You don't need to wash, you just need to rub, okay? No wash, just rub. Look at that, all the bits, all off, and put them back into your pot. Lovely. How are we doing? Have you all had a play with your boogie woogie dip, have you? Is it all back in your cup? Because we actually need it for the ball tonight. So what we can do now is also make some carrot dips to go with our boogie woogie dip. And you might have some coloured sticks. You have some coloured lolly sticks. But if you don't have any coloured lolly sticks, you can colour them yourself. I know you have some beautiful colours on your table. And I have some ones that are not coloured as well. So I'm going to use my lovely orange, because I'm going to make carrots for mine. I'm going to colour my stick in orange. So just colour it in on one side and then turn it over and colour it in on the other side. This is my carrot. Okay, so if you have your stick already orange, you could just add some tissue paper if you have any lying around, or you just colour it green on the top. You could draw some bits for the top. So I have a little bit of tissue paper here, and I'm going to add a little bit of glue for mine, and I'm going to put them into my boogie woogie dip, and then we can play with that. Oh, not play with it. No, we don't want to play with it. We can put that for the ball later, okay? I'm sure somebody is going to really like that. It's going to be delicious. Okay, how did you get on with your dip? Have you had fun with it? Now, the thing to remember when you're taking these home, you need to make sure there's a bit of tin foil over the top or cling film, okay, to keep it in the pot for later, because later on when you want to take it out, you want it to be nice and fresh, okay? And that should last for maybe a couple of hours to play with, okay? The more you roll it on a hard surface and flick it, roll it, flick it, sniff it and lick it. Yeah. Oop. Not really. You don't really do that. That's just our dip. Okay. The more you do that, the harder it will get. Okay. So enjoy playing with that today. And you might want to keep it in the fridge tonight, and maybe you'll get to have some tomorrow as well. Okay. This is one that I made earlier, and it's still going strong. Okay. So enjoy doing that. Okay, Nimbolinos. So when you go to the ball tonight, I think it's tonight. Is the ball tonight? Or is it tomorrow night? I'm not sure. I'm just the cook. Okay, enjoy watching people playing with that, okay? Have fun, and I will see you soon.